started quote unquote dating in 2003. We were just in middle school and high school. Scott was 13, I was 14, going on 15. Really, we dated all through high school and into college. So had like parted ways after dating for like, what, 6 years, I guess?
Yeah, we like left home for the first time. We went two totally different directions.
I went for like a routine dermatology appointment. I was concerned about like a spot on my ankle, and it looked like a bruise that just wasn't going away. So the dermatologist said, this can occasionally be linked to diabetes. It's something called granuloma annulare. And we get to winter break, and over winter break, I had an appointment with an endocrinologist who ran extensive tests, and she determined that I had type 1 diabetes, but I was in like the honeymoon phase, as they like to call it, so I wasn't needing all of the insulin at this point yet. So at this point, I had said to him, because we're getting ready to graduate college, we're talking about maybe getting married at some point, getting engaged after we graduated, and I said to him, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to have a family with this now. So if this is a deal breaker for you, like this is your out. You can just pick up and leave from this point, and we'll just call it good, because this changes like our whole future basically.
Changes, yeah.
I was 21 years old at this point. So I'm thinking about like all of the normal stuff a 21-year-old is thinking about, like, just going out with friends and graduating college, getting a job. How is this gonna like affect my future with everything so close on the horizon at that point?
We just sort of like thought logically, started thinking like, okay, if we're going through this, there must be other people going through this too. So this is where our hunt for the pump Peelz things begins.
So I was looking into insulin pumps, and we're looking through the photos, and we're seeing all these kids putting like a sheet of stickers, putting them on their insulin pumps.
Yeah.
And
like dollar store.
Yeah,
like
just
stickers,
like something you would
whatever.
get, yeah.
We were sitting in my parents' living room, and I remember like we were all talking to my parents, and I remember like telling my mom, like, why aren't there custom options for medical devices? Like I can customize my iPhone, but like I can leave my iPhone at home and it doesn't matter. Like you have to wear this all the time.
Yeah.
Why is it just white, or why is it just one basic thing? And my mom was just like, so make something. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I could just make something. I was in the graphics program, I was in a class, and I basically made it a class project. I'm like, okay, we're going through this, other people are going through this, how can we use the skills that we're learning to develop a product? And so that started prototyping, right? We started prototyping in class. We were 3D printing things, we were using graphics, and I just made a project out of it. And it all got us to one point where it's like, okay, we've got this idea, we've got samples and prototypes, let's just take it to an insulin pump manufacturer and say, like, we have a great idea, let's get it out there. And we took it to a manufacturer, and they said, no. With one caveat, and that was, if you found a material that was non-PVC, eco-friendly, like really
thin, thickness or less than a certain thickness,
we will let you do it. We're like, all right, game on.
I think that the individuality is important, because when you have to wear this device literally all the time, every day, all day, and you're a kid, I felt insecure as an adult with it, being 21 years old. For a kid, let's say a little one going into maybe kindergarten, they're already nervous going and having a new place and new friends and new teachers, and now add like that you have to wear this medical device that everyone knows about, and you have to be different and go to the nurse like certain times of the day for your medication or for help. It almost takes that stigma of being like different. It takes the focus off of you being different and puts it on like, what is, oh, I like that. It took them from being the different kid and made them the cool kid, which is pretty much what this was all about. It's just like making you feel a little bit better about something that you're stuck with.